Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi Miss, my name is Andini Fatika Sari and now I will present my novel. The title is Fall Into Me by Pauline Tran. Okay, so the first is about the character. And the first character, which is the main male character, is Sheriff Bobby Granger. And Sheriff Bobby Granger is a calm, responsible, and dedicated sheriff in the small town of Lambert Falls in North Carolina. He has raised his nieces, which is Angie and Carter Ann, after his wife's death. His life is generally orderly and settled into a routine in his small town. And the second character is Michaela Howard. She is the main female characters. And Michaela is an intelligent, vibrant, and beautiful writer from New York City. She is initially known by her pen name, which is Howard Michaels, which leads Bobby to mistakenly believe that she is a man. And the next is Angie. Angie is Bobby's niece, and um, who Angie is Bobby's niece who has been cared for since she was a child because both of her parents have died, and Angie and her sister, which is Carter Ann, are Bobby's beloved family. And then the next is Carter Ann, which is Angie's sister. And then the next is about the setting. The story Fall Into Me by Pauline Tran takes place mostly in Lambert Falls in North Carolina, a quiet small town where life moves slowly. People know each other well, and the town has a strong sense of community. This peaceful town is very different from the busy city where Michaela Howard comes from, which is New York. And for Sheriff Bobby Granger, Lambert Falls is not just where he lives, it's where he feels safe and at home. The town's calm and traditional vibe with cozy streets and beautiful nature helps shape the characters and sets the scene for the sweet love story between the local sheriff and the city writer. Okay, next we move to the prologue. Uh, the story takes place in a quiet town called Lambert Falls, North Carolina. The main character is Sheriff Bobby Granger. He is a kind and serious man who takes care of his two nieces, which is Angie and Carter Ann, after his wife died almost 20 years ago. And Bobby is used to being alone and busy with work. But one day, Bobby hears that his favorite writer, Howard Michaels, is coming from New York to write a book. And the mayor tells Bobby to help this writer. But when Bobby picks up Howard at the airport, he is surprised to see that the writer is a woman named Michaela Howard. She is smart, kind, and pretty. And then the climax is Bobby and Michaela get along well. So Michaela is doing research and Bobby helps her because he has all papers that she needs. Even though he's busy, He visits her at the library every day to help her, and soon they fall in love. Bobby even invites Michaela to dinner to meet his nieces, and Michaela is not just their favorite author now, but she's also Bobby's girlfriend. The nieces are very happy and become close to Michaela. But later, there is a problem, which is Michaela's male friend comes to visit her. And in the morning, Bobby comes to Michaela's house and sees that the man opened the door with no shirt on. It make Bobby shocked because uh, it followed by Michaela that his her hair is wet, like she just took a shower. And then Bobby feels hard, even though Michaela explains everything. And after that, Bobby becomes distant and he doesn't spend much time with Michaela. The nieces also notice the change. Finally, with um, after after that, Bobby breaks up with Michaela and saying that they are too different in many things. So Michaela is heartbroken and decides to return to her house in New York. She finishes her book and says goodbye to the nieces, but not to Bobby. And the resolution, just before Michaela's flight, his nieces tell Bobby that she's leaving and urge him to stop her. Though he initially refuses, thoughts of Michaela haunt him. With only 45 minutes to spare, Bobby drives to the airport. And in the ending of the story, Michaela is about to leave when she hears someone calling her name. It's Bobby. That he tells her he still loves her and he also says sorry. And Michaela forgives him and decides to stay. And they become a couple again. And then the personal opinion about this novel, I think this novel was fun to read at the beginning, but the middle part was too confusing because it talked about too many characters that didn't really matter. Some chapters also felt too long and made me bored, and there were a lot of extra details that just made the story full of people. And I think the author should have focused more on the last chapter. For me, the ending was not satisfying because it was too simple and didn't explain much. It just showed a happy ending and that's all. There was nothing special about it. I was hoping more actually, and after finishing the book, I feel like we can understand the main point of the story. Just read from the beginning and the end of the chapter. And that's all from me, and thank you.